it's Missy, and today I'm going to be canning the Danish cherry sauce recipe that's found in the Ball Complete book for home preserving on page 186. And this cherry sauce is supposed to be for like cheesecake, or if you want to spoon it over angel food cake or ice cream. The recipe calls for approximately 7.5 cups of pitted sweet or sour cherries. I'm using sweet cherries. So that's approximately 4.5 pounds if you're buying it at a grocery store. So what I've done so far is I've rinsed the cherries under cool running water, and I'm just have them in a strainer bowl over there. And then I'm just going to pit the cherries with this cherry pitter. If I can. There we go. Next, in a large stainless steel saucepan, you're going to want to combine 1.5 cups of granulated sugar with 3 cinnamon sticks, which are about 4 inches in length. And then I'm adding to it 1 cup of water, 3/4 cup corn syrup, and then I'll add 1.5 teaspoons of almond extract. And you want to bring this to a boil over medium-high heat, stirring constantly. And you want to make sure that you're stirring constantly so that way the sugar doesn't burn at the bottom of the saucepan. And as you can see, when I got all the sugar dissolved, it's kind of more of a liquid form, so it is easy to stir. And then what you will need to reduce the heat to a gentle boil, and then you can add the cherries and boil gently. And you want to keep stirring until the cherries have been heated through. And you can see that I'm just trying to pour the cherries in very gently. I don't want them cracking and breaking. I want my cherries to remain as whole as possible in this recipe. Once you have the cherries heated through, you want to discard the 3 cinnamon sticks because you don't want those to be canned. I also have my canner set up so my jars are simmering in the hot water and my lids are in a pot next to it, and I'm ready to start canning. So I'm going to grab a jar. And then we are going to fill the jar so there is a 1/2 inch headspace. And I like to have all my materials, utensils, everything that I have. I only have a stove, I don't have a countertop, so I have to use all my space as efficiently as possible. But the cherries, you just want to make sure that you evenly distribute the cherries to liquid. I like to fill as many cherries into a jar as I can, and then I can always top off with the liquid to meet the headspace requirements. Otherwise, you can see that there's some foam that started to show up. There's nothing in the recipe that says to skim the foam, and actually after I had canned the items, I didn't see any more foam in the jars, so I'm thinking that they're okay. In the canner, you are going to be processing this for 10 minutes. So once I get all these jars full, they'll be going into the canner. And that's for if you live at 1,000 feet above sea level. It will be more time if you live at a higher altitude. And you can consult the Ball book on what you need to do there. I'm just checking my headspace, make sure I have that 1/2 inch. I am taking a wooden skewer and I am debubbling the jar. I'm just kind of going back and forth, up and down. I was trying to get as much foam bubbles out as I could, but it didn't really work out. So I'm just pressing the cherries down, and then I will wipe the rims because you want to have a nice clean seal. And then once I have that done, I can take my lid lifter and get a lid out of another pot that I have off screen. And I'll just place that on top. And then you just take your rim and you want to screw the band down and try to make sure that it's on there evenly. And then I just screw it and kind of give it a tug to make it fingertip tight. If you have any questions about this recipe, you can leave a comment below. Otherwise, I hope you guys give it a try. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.